Look. Where's the Shining Sarcophagus stuff? Okay, let me see. So we when you have one card combo, which is essentially this card or this card or this card. You have 9 copies of this. The setup is crazy. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. How about a Goku cat? Oh yeah, that's actually nice. Goku cat would slap, bro. I would actually appreciate a Goku cat. If you have a Goku, I would actually appreciate it. Anyway, so this is gonna be. I might do this also on YouTube. I don't know. I might cut it. So the one card combo, you're gonna have 4 other cards in your hand. Let's say you have this, okay? Let's say you have this. So you normal summon it, you activate, you search the sarcophagus. You need the sarcophagus. So this deck does not work if you don't have the sarcophagus on the field. So this card does not. It's not destroyable by monster effect. So let's say if they have Nightmare Phoenix, I don't know. Duster, yeah, but Nightmare Phoenix and other monsters like the Tempai Dragons that want to pop a card from backward does not get destroyed. Okay, so you activate it and you search. You search this spell. What does this spell? It summon 2 level 4 or lower Shining Sarcophagus monsters. So you go for the Silent Zero, Magician, and the Warrior. And then you're gonna have 4 other cards in your hand. Maybe something, I don't know. Maybe something like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of hand traps. So I have like a hand like this, and you have a spell negate, target negate. So even if they target this card like with Cosmic or I don't know SP, you can negate it. You have a spell negate. They gain life. They gain attack. I mean, every time your opponent draw, and this card they gain attack every time it's a standby phase. So even on my standby phase, and every time they negate, they gain attack. So they gain a level, which means that it's an attack. So you have 1/9 card combos, and if you have one card in your hand, you're gonna have 4 other hand traps. And by the way, this is a shifter deck, so you can play Retaliating Sea in TCG right now, so that's shifter, and you can play shifter. So a lot of decks does not work if you have this setup with shifter and like 3 other hand traps. That's one card combo. It's so easy to set up. You don't have to do you don't have to think. So now the question is, if you have Shining Sarcophagus in your hand, and you have, I don't know, this card, or where is it? Or you have this card and this card. Okay, so any combination for these 4 cards. Also pretty good to maxi. Exactly, they gonna draw one card, and then you have a good setup. You have these 4 cards. Any of these 4 cards, any 2, you need specifically. So let's say you have these 2 here. You activate the Shining Sarcophagus, and then you special summon the Gandora, and then you search for the Dark Magician. You summon the Dark Magician, you activate Gandora. You're gonna have your LP, and then this card get destroyed and banish, because this is the effect of Gandora, so it's banished now. And now you activate Dark Magician. Also, by the way, it destroys everything and special summon from the deck. The monster Shining Sarcophagus mentioned. So here, you have plenty of plays you can do. You can summon this, search this, right? But again, I'm gonna show you something. Okay, summon this. Chain 1 to search. Chain 2, Dark Magician will come back to the field, and then you can set a spell or a trap directly from the deck that mentioned Dark Magician. And you know what I'm gonna playing? We are playing this. We are playing Dark Magician. Secrets of Dark Magic or something like this. So you set it, and you search that. Then you activate this, and you summon what? You summon the same 2 monsters. And now what do you have? Spell negate, target negate, and then you flip to the Omni negate. You can go to the, where is he? Fuck, I don't even know. Where did I put him? Dragoon. Here, Dragoon. It's a quick effect, yeah. It's a quick. I know. I'm sorry. The setup is not that good. It's a quick effect. Sometimes the camera won't focus. No, there's no way. Yeah, no. You cannot. You cannot. It's gonna be bricky as hell. So now the problem is we don't have this card in Master Duel. This card is banned in Master Duel. So there is a card called. There's a trap. There's a trap that negates all the monsters on the field. There's a trap that if you control Blue Eyes or Dark Magician, you can negate all monsters on the field. On the opponent field, sorry. So we're gonna play this instead of so you still have like you can negate the whole board with the trap. So it's not bad. And you still have a spell negate, you still have a target negate. And you still gonna have Gandora and Dark Magician. Gandora gains attack 300 attack for each Spanish card. So you can OTK easily with him. So let's go. Let's revive back to the thing that I was talking about, because you still have a lot of plays here. So as I said, we special summon the Dark Magician, and then we activate. We have our LP. We destroy the Dark Magician and banish it, and then we can special summon the other Dark Magician. As I said, we gain level for each card we destroy. So he's level 8 now. The other Dark Magician will come to the field, and then we set this, right? And now we have 2 level 8s. So if you are turn 2, what you can do is you overlay this. You overlay them, and then you know what you summon. You summon this, and then that's OTK. That's 9k, right? And if this is turn 1, you just summon that in attack, and that's a dragon. So you did not lose the dragoon. You see what I'm saying? You see what there's a lot of possibilities with this deck. Also, let's say your opponent have like 3 cards, and you have Dark Magician here on the field. Instead of summoning the second Dark Magician, you can go with any of these monsters, because they are level 4, right? They are level 4. So if you destroy exactly 4 cards, they're gonna be level 8. And you know what? When they like, let's say they have like 7 cards, this is still good. There's gonna be level 11, and for 7 cards, that mean this is gonna be like 4-5, 4-5 attack. And you have Dark Magician, you can summon it in attack, right? For sure. That's gonna be 25, 4-5, and like most of the time it's gonna be 3k. This is also easy OTK under Shifter, for example. And if you want to go for the OTK, you can still go for this OTK, because they're gonna be like level 8. You can always boost them. Yeah, it is. This deck is also nice under Maxi, I have to admit, because the 1-card combo setup is 3 interruptions. Because what you don't know The Shining Sarcophagus is also interruption. It has a secret effect. If your opponent special summon from the graveyard, you can discard a spell and you can send a monster to the field, to the graveyard again. So it's a secret interruption. They never read this card. It stays on the board unless they have I don't know, Harvey Storm or something like this. So it is hard to get out, to lose it, because you are protecting it with the Silent Warrior. You have stuff like to negate, and you have Dragoon. Dragoon is very hard to out. As I said, in Master Duel, we're gonna play the trap. It is what it is, and we might play 2 Silent Zero instead of 1. And I'm playing only 1 in TCG, but we have to go 2. Yeah, there's a secret effect. Is there secret effect for this? Also, there's a cool card. There's a cool spell card. That's a quick effect. People will laugh at this card, bro. Every time I activate this card, people laugh their ass off. I have no idea why. So, let's say you have, how am I gonna say it? Okay, let's see. Let's revive. Okay, so you have Shining Sarcophagus on the field. We have Shining Sarcophagus, and we have Gadget. Sometimes you have like such a broken cards like this. So what do? You activate the Shining Sarcophagus first, and then you normal summon, and you activate. If they imperm this or Ash or whatever, it's a waste, because you can still go. You can still do the plays with. You can still go for the shine. You can still go for the Shining Sarcophagus. You can still add this. You can still summon 2. So it's a waste for them to Ash that or even imperm this. So they never Ash this. So what do you search if you, let's say you have Future Silence? You search that card here. Turn Silence. And then you search your Gandora, for example, and then you do the stuff. If they want to Ash or Droll or Nib or whatever, you can activate, you can chain this, target any of your monsters. They're gonna gain 3 levels. Okay, oh my god, they're gonna gain 3 levels. They start laughing their ass off. But once they gain 3 levels, you can negate their monsters if you chain this directly to their monster. And if it's in the graveyard and they attack your monster, you can just banish it during the damage step and end the battle immediately. End the battle phase. So you just go to main phase 2. Can the spell summon Silence summon from the hand as well? Yeah, you can summon from deck or hand. So I only play 1 because you cannot special from the extra deck anymore. You're locked from the extra deck if you go with this card. What's broken about this? About this card, exactly this card, like silent Future Silence. This card is broken. So what I had a setup, I had a setup last like this, and I had Silent 0, and I had 0 cards in my hand because they hand trapped me to death, and I had to play everything out. So that was my end board. That was my end board. They had 1,500 and 1,500 for each, because you gain, as I said, they gain attack and level for each time they draw and standby phase. So I had only this card in my hand, so I set it and I passed, and they couldn't play through this because they had imperm. I negated it. They need to activate a spell. I think it was Melodious. They needed to activate the fusion spell. They had nothing else. So he normal summoned a monster that boosts his attack. He has like 1,700. And wanted to go battle. He went to battle. But what you don't know about this card, if you activate it in the battle, every player draws until they have 6 cards in their hand. So you search. I drew 5 cards. And he drew a card. What do? You gain level when you draw a card. So she gained attack. She's boosted to 2k. And I drew fucking 3 hand traps. I drew 3 hand traps because we have like, I don't know, 19 non-engine 19 hand traps. and I win the duel. I think it. I don't know, man. Maybe they did not want, because summoning 2 level 4 or lower from the deck is too crazy. I think it's too. It's gonna be too broken, so they turn it turn it down. It's an enemy deck, but it's still fun. And the future silence was actually very good. Yeah, they did a great job designing these cards. I really love this deck. Like, I don't know. I feel like I still remember to this day the duel between Yugi Moto, I think, and the Pharaoh. And when he played the silence card, I immediately fell in love with them. And the gadget, for example. So I'm really thankful to Konami that they did a great job to like redesign these cards and kept it to the core. Actually, I wish they are like there's some cards that I'm not playing in this deck. I will show you. Yeah, Gandora is still a fucking great ass card, bro. Look, like, guys, I am so excited for the next set. I am so like, you see, I only collect and play, like, okay, voice is a great deck, but I only collect decks that I actually enjoy playing. I don't give a shit about the meta, you know. And sometimes I top, sometimes I don't. I don't give a shit as long as I'm having fun, you know. Like, I have Goblin Bikers. Look, like, for example, this card, the Summon Skull. If this card, if this card has a special summon, it does not special summon itself as the rest. Like, for example, that special summon itself, that card special summon itself. This card's, if I control the Shining Sarcophagus, I can normal it without tributing. It has a good effect. You can fucking steal a card. That's a body with 25 attack. It boosts the attack of every card, every other Shining Sarcophagus you control. And if you control Shining Sarcophagus, you can attack with the monster that you stole. So why did you make it as a normal summon? If this card was a special summon, I would actually play it. I would actually even play it as a second. You have Royal Summon Skull? That's crazy. That's crazy. But again, like, look, you have Marshmallow with a fucking glasses. You have to at least play 2 of this card. You can I don't play I think it's not worth it. Like, there's other cards and monsters you can play with this deck, but they are not worth playing. Like like I love like, don't get me wrong, I love this. I love this fortress. If there's a secret effect for the gadget. The gadget, if you destroy the gadget, you can set this card directly from the deck. And what does this card do? It's only in the battle. You can only activate it when your monster's getting attacked. You can destroy a card. And it helps for the OTK as well, because it gains 1,000 attack for every Shining Sarcophagus card you control. But, bro, give me something better. Like, make it better. A little bit better. If they make the deck a little bit better, you could win. You could actually top with this deck. And they made like a fucking Mirror Force, bro. They made a new Mirror Force, which is not that good as well. That's why you don't play them. Look, I have Ashen as well. I collect Ashen. I did not collect the Ragnarika. It was so I have Sprite. That's a good deck. I have White Forest because I like them, and I have Mimic Ghoul as well. I'm collecting Mimic Ghoul, and I have Ronic for sure because I play White Forest. So the deck has potential, and I just love the next. I'm in love with the next set. Like, I really appreciate that every deck that I was looking for is coming next set. I was looking for Melodios, I was looking for Shining Sarcophagus, and I was looking for the Flame Swordsman. And everything is coming next, so I'm kind of happy. I hope that helped with the deck.